Well, we have some big news for you just coming in. News9 accesses ACP's letter to Commissioner of Police. ACP details the sequence of events at Skybar. Somegowda used foul language on the cops. Well, this is the big news which is just coming in. News9 has access to ACP's letter to Commissioner of Police, and the ACP details the sequence of events at Skybar. Somegowda has used foul language on the cops, is what he claims. This is big news which is just coming in. Somegowda is said to have used foul language on the cops, and News9 accesses ACP's letter to the Commissioner of Police. And ACP details the sequence of events at Skybar. Well, I'm joined in by my colleague Harish on this story. Well, Harish, this is a new twist to the case. Somegowda has all along said that he was innocent, he had nothing to do with the incident, and he did not involve himself at all. But the ACP's complaint says otherwise.
Out by the ACP that has been sent to the Police Commissioner of Bangalore, along with the Additional Commissioner and the Joint Commissioner of the division, as well as the Crime Division. And this entire report given out by the ACP takes into account each and every detail of what happened on that night of 1st of July. And it starts by saying that Kiran Kumar and the other PC, both of them were in the night beat, and around 1:05 in the morning they get information that there is still liquor being served in Skybar by one of the passerby over there on the road, on Vittal Malya Road. Immediately these two cops head to the Skybar, and that's where they notice that around 7 to 8 people are sitting inside the Skybar, and they are being served liquor. That's when they inform the bouncer that this can't be done. The cutoff or the curfew has got over, the nightlife cutoff has got over. They cannot serve liquor to anyone anymore. And that's when one person comes in and he abuses this man, and later on Somshekar Gowda, who's a rowdy sheeter in the same Kaban Park police station limits. It is alleged in this particular report by the ACP, it says that he has slapped one of the constables, that is Kiran Kumar. Later on he abuses him. He also states that you do not know who's sitting inside and whose party it is, and he will get this particular constable suspended and get his uniform removed, and continues to abuse him. And it also states that somewhere Somshekar Gowda was trying to instigate the MLA as well. And it goes on further stating that as soon as this happened, the other cop, that is PC 38692, informs the Hoysala of 01 and Cheetah as well, which is on the night beat. And as soon as they are informed, the Cheetah in 129 and the ASI Muniraju and PC 87242, all these people reach Skybar, and they are waiting in the corridor downstairs. And that's when all these 7-8 people, including the MLA and Somshekar Gowda, come down, and they continue to abuse the police. And they say that the report quotes that Somshekar Gowda continued to abuse, and in fact one of the MLA itself started to abuse, and he said that
Yes, Harish, if you can continue, Harish. Yes.
Well, in fact the report talks about the altercation that happened downstairs as well, not just at the Skype bar. All these 7 to 8 people come down. The police to call in the Cheetah and the Hoysala vehicle and other people who are on the night beat, and that's where actually Somshekar and the MLA himself, Vijayanand, start to abuse the cops. And if I can quote over here, he says, this is a literal translation, where the MLA says that the police people are equivalent to my shoes, and I will drag you all in front of the speaker and get you punished. This is what the MLA allegedly told these constables and others, including a ASI who were present at the spot. And later on Kiran Kumar goes and lodges a complaint, and at the high grounds, bigger part in the Kaban Park police station itself. So this gives you a detail of what exactly happened, who all were there. So it's roughly a team of 7 to 8 people who were there, and they took objection to the fact that this constable started recording the entire proceedings on his mobile phone camera. He was slapped, and they tried to stop him from recording the entire event, Michael.
Well, Harish, now this is pretty explosive in the sense that Somegowda has all along said that he was not guilty. He never involved himself in the quarrel. In fact, he was not part of the birthday party celebrations at all. And now the ACP's letter is totally contradictory, in contrast to whatever Somegowda has said. So how will Somegowda react to this? What is available to him? What can he do, Harish?
Well, Somegowda has all along been maintaining that he did not abuse or assault any cop. But if you go by this particular letter, it makes it very clear that Somegowda, including this MLA and 78 other people, abused not just Kiran Kumar but other cops as well, including ASI. They also, one of them also slapped Kiran Kumar, the constable, and they went on to abuse them. This is what they have said. They have also quoted what the MLA said about dragging all of them in front of the speaker and getting them punished. This has been given in the complaint. Even this particular report by the ACP notices that and has mentioned it in the report. Now we understand that there has been a search team formed by the Cubbon Park Police, which involves both these constables, including Kiran Kumar. They are in the search team. This search has been on since last night. They are trying to trace down both of these people. Remember, Vijayanand hasn't attended the session today. He hasn't gone to his LH room as well in the past 2 to 3 days. That's what we are learning. Also, this search team has intensified its search. That is what we are learning. Also, the pressure on the government too has increased, considering the fact that the Home Minister has now today assured both the Legislative Assembly and the Council that he will come out with a reply on behalf of the government tomorrow after the BJP protested in the Legislative Council, Michael.
Well, Harish, well, action has been taken against Somegowda. They removed him from the primary membership of the party. But what action will be taken? Possible action could be taken against Vijayanand now, since the ACP has said that he was involved in abusing the police. The Home Minister has all along said he has to get a report and then he will take action. But now they definitely, like you said, there is pressure on the government. What could possibly happen?
Well, we can expect action on two fronts, Michael. One is, what does the Congress party do? Because they have already suspended Somegowda, as you rightly pointed out. But why no action on one of its own MLAs with such evidence against him, Vijayanand, who has been absconding, no trace of him. He hasn't attended the Legislative Assembly today as well. So what will the Congress do? You have Parmeshwar, who has given out a statement stating that there is already a disciplinary committee of the Congress which is looking into it. So we will take action once this report comes out. This is a usual rhetoric we hear every time there is an incident like this. So will the Congress in fact only stick to that stance, or once the protest intensifies, will they act? Because remember, when statements came out from one of the TMC MPs just a few days ago, Congress was one of the parties which demanded action. When there is a similar incident, if the issue might be different, but it's the same case of taking law onto their hands, what will the Congress do? Will it change its stance? What will they say? What is the action? That is one. As far as the party is concerned, what will the state government do now? Because the Home Minister has stated since morning that this is a police probe investigation. It will take its course. I will not be intervening or saying anything to the the Cubbon Park Police. So can he in fact convince the opposition with this answer, or will the state government have to do something more to convince the BJP and the JDS? These are two fronts that the action can be taken by the Congress party and the government, Michael.
Now that the ACP has written a letter to the Commissioner of Police, and if Vijayanand is traced, what happens to the MLA? Will he be arrested? Will he be called in for questioning? What is the procedure there, Harish?
Well, there was a grey area initially. It stated that the police might have to take the speaker's permission, but the reports coming in today state that if the police are arresting the MLA Vijayanand outside the Vidhan Sabha premises, they do not need to take any prior permission from the speaker, so they can go ahead and arrest him. They can also arrest Somsekhar Gowda, and there is likely to be a questioning perhaps after that will we get a clear idea, because we understand the FIR says that it's Somsekhar Gowda and others, clearly not naming all the 7 to 8 people who were present in this particular incident, Michael.
But what exactly is the update on Vijay Anand? He's absconding, or is the Congress saying that he's not absconding? I think the Congress is saying that he's not absconding. What exactly is the update on Vijay Anand, Harish?
Well, the Congress president has made it clear, the KPCC president has made it clear that the Congress is not standing by this behavior. He has criticized the behavior of the MLA, but there's no word in yet on what action they will take. If you look at what has happened in the past few days, looks like he's absconding. The police are searching for him. They haven't managed to find him. The session has been going on. He hasn't attended the session today. And his room in LH2 in Bangalore, very close to Vidhan Sauda, the staff over there tell us that he hasn't gone to the room for the past 2 to 3 days. So all these indicate that somewhere he's absconding. But if media can find Somsekhar Gowda in Bangalore, why is it taking so long for Bangalore police to in fact find him out and arrest him, Michael?
Well, thank you, Harish, for joining us with all those details in that story. Well, the ACP has written a letter to the Bangalore police commissioner, saying that they were abused by Somsekhar Gowda and party on the day of the incident at Sky Bar, and this was in total contrast to what Somsekhar Gowda has been maintaining so far. He has said that he was innocent and he was not involved in the fracas at Sky Bar. Well, the police constables were on night duty between 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. and the police constables then received a call from the public that liquor was being served at the Sky Bar beyond the permissible time. Hence, the police constables went to check and they found the bar violating laws. Now, these are part of the letter which the ACP has written to the police commissioner. When the police constable tried to click pictures, Somsekhar Gowda is said to have confronted them and abused them, questioning them as to whether they did not or did know who was hosting the party. After Vijay Anand Kashyapanavar allegedly assaulted 2 policemen at Sky Bar, the cops have still not managed to bring the MLA in for questioning. Surprisingly, the Hungun representative in the Vidhan Sauda today pulled off a disappearing act, leading to a furor across the state.
Yesterday, he got into trouble with the cops. And today, he's running away from it. Where is Vijay Ananda Kashyapanavar? Congress MLA Vijay Anand Kashyapanavar, who is under fire for allegedly slapping 2 police officials, has gone absconding. The Hungund MLA from Bagalkot did not attend the assembly and was not to be seen even at his guest house. And as the MLA pulled off the disappearing act, political circles were voicing their rage over the shameful incident. Leader of opposition Jagdish Shettar took the government to task over the episode and demanded the immediate arrest of the MLA.
ಈ ರೀತಿ ಘಟನೆ ಆದಂತ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಶಾಸಕರೇ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಪೊಲೀಸರು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, FIR ಫೈಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳುವಂತದ್ದು, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಘಟನೆ ಆದಾಗ ಇವತ್ತು ಒಬ್ಬ ಜನಸಾಮಾನ್ಯರು ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ FIR ಹಾಕಿ ತಕ್ಷಣವೇ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಗೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಆ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ಸು ತಕ್ಷಣ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಇದನ್ನ ಒಬ್ಬ ಜನಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನೀವು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕೇರ್ ಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದಲ್ಲ, ತಕ್ಷಣವೇ ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಅವರು ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾನೂನಿನ ಕಠಿಣ ಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ಕೈಗೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕಂತ ಒತ್ತಾಯವನ್ನು ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
Congress leaders, however, have chosen to stay mum on the issue. Their way of tackling the situation was simply by shirking their responsibility. The Home Minister stated that it was not his duty to keep track of everyone and that the officials concerned must be questioned instead. However, he said that once an official report on the case is out, he will take action. The KPCC went a step further and stripped Kashyapanavar's friend Somsekhar Gowda of his primary membership. But that has not managed to pacify anybody. Will swift action be taken on the matter? A News9 report.